The Indiana Fever are preparing for the highly anticipated 2025 season, with standout player Caitlin Clark at the forefront and joined by the addition of Sophie Cunningham. Clark, who was recently crowned Rookie of the Year and is known to be a fan of Taylor Swift, made waves for her appearance at the Eras Tour in Indianapolis, followed by attending the game at Arrowhead Stadium with Swift in the VIP box to support Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs during their divisional round game against the Houston Texans in January 2025. After spending 6 seasons with the Phoenix Mercury, Cunningham made her transition to the Fever, where her on-court prowess has garnered attention, alongside her lighthearted comparison of Clark to Swift. During an appearance on the Sports and Shenanigans podcast in February, Cunningham playfully likened Clark to the renowned singer, stating, "She is the Taylor Swift, destined for success in her endeavors." Meanwhile, I see myself as the Sabrina Carpenter in the background, providing support in any way I can. This remark created a buzz in the media, leading Cunningham to clarify that it was intended as a joke. In an exclusive interview with Us Weekly, she elaborated, "I believe Taylor Swift's influence has been beneficial for Sabrina Carpenter, just as Caitlin Clark has positively impacted her team and the sports world at large, both domestically and internationally." A video shared by the Fever showcased Clark training with her new head coach, Stephanie White, assisted by Karima Christmas Kelly and Austin Kelly at the Fever's practice facility. The video depicts Clark engaging in various drills to enhance her skills in shooting and defense. At the conclusion of the season, Clark expressed her intentions to focus on refining specific areas of her game during the offseason, particularly emphasizing the development of her mid-range shooting ability. In the video released by the Fever, Clark is seen diligently practicing mid-range shots, floaters, and perfecting her left-handed finishes at the rim, an area that posed challenges for her during her rookie year. Clark had limited time to focus on improving her game between her final season at Iowa and her debut year in Indiana, with only a month separating the two seasons. During the current 7-month offseason, the reigning Rookie of the Year is dedicated to enhancing her shooting skills. Fever franchise underwent significant changes in the offseason, including acquiring Cunningham in a 3-way trade involving the Phoenix Mercury and the Dallas Wings, resulting in Nalissa Smith's departure from the team. Amber Cox, general manager and COO of the Fever, expressed her confidence in the team's new addition, Sophie, highlighting her as a long-term target who perfectly aligns with their strategic vision. Cox praised Sophie for her fierce competitiveness, strong work ethic on both offense and defense, and exceptional shooting abilities, stating that they are thrilled to have her on board. As the Fever gear up for the upcoming season, they are set to have 41 out of their 44 games broadcast nationally, which represents a significant milestone for the franchise. This comes on the heels of a successful 2024 season that saw the Fever achieve a 20-20 record, a notable improvement from their previous 13-27 performance. The team can attribute much of their success to the exceptional partnership of Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, who demonstrated remarkable scoring abilities and playmaking skills. Clark maintained an average of 19.2 points and 8.4 assists per game, while Mitchell achieved a career-best 19.2 points while shooting 46.8%. The addition of experienced players such as DeWanna Bonner, a 2-time champion, and Natasha Howard, a 3-time champion and former Defensive Player of the Year, has greatly bolstered the talent level of the Fever's roster. Analysts are interested to observe how Clark and Mitchell will uphold their chemistry amidst the arrival of these new players. Renowned national analyst Rachel DeMita shared her perspective on this new dynamic, acknowledging that in the previous season, the team did not possess the same depth of talent they currently do. Mitchell and Clark had managed to establish a successful rhythm in the absence of such skilled teammates, but now face a roster with additional scorers like Dewana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sophie Cunningham. As the Fever seek to further capitalize on their accomplishments, the query arises: can Clark and Mitchell maintain their standout performances in the midst of a heightened level of competition within the team? Clark, displaying enthusiasm towards the recent acquisitions, emphasized they possess the necessary attributes for success: familiarity with the requirements for reaching the finals, and experience in winning championships. I believe they are precisely what our team environment necessitated. The commencement of the training camp is scheduled for April 27, 2025, shortly after the WNBA draft on April 14th. The Indiana Fever will inaugurate their preseason with a game against the Washington Mystics on May 3rd, followed by a contest with the Brazilian national team in Iowa on May 4th, and concluding with a matchup against the Atlanta Dream on May 10th. Their regular season will begin on May 17th with a game against the Chicago Sky, marking the first of 5 encounters between the two teams this season. As all attention is focused on the Fever in anticipation of the 2025 season, supporters are eagerly anticipating how the new team lineup will harmonize on the basketball court. Can the dynamic duo of Clark's strategic play and the sharpshooting skills of Cunningham and Mitchell elevate the Fever from underdogs to championship contenders? Only time will reveal the answer, but one thing is certain: the excitement surrounding the Fever is tangible, and the stage is set for an electrifying season ahead. The most recent Indiana Fever match took place on September 25th, 2024, marking a significant passage of time since Caitlin Clark and her teammates last competed on the court together. Nonetheless, this hiatus will soon come to a close. WNBA teams, such as the Fever, commence their training camp on April 27th, just shy of 2 weeks after the WNBA draft that is set for April 14th. The primary objective of the training camp is to familiarize the team with the new head coach, Stephanie White, and to assess the players vying for spots on the final roster. With significant changes made to the Fever's lineup, aside from the core players like Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston, the time spent practicing together will hold extra significance for the Indiana team. Following this, the Fever will participate in 3 preseason or exhibition matches before the official start of the regular season. The first game will take place on May 3rd against the Washington Mystics at their home venue. This will be followed by a matchup at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa against the Brazilian national team as part of a special Clark homecoming event on the subsequent day. The preseason schedule wraps up with a game against the Atlanta Dream on May 10th. The excitement truly starts at that point. The Fever will commence the 2025 WNBA season by facing off against the Chicago Sky on May 17th, marking the first of 5 matchups between the two teams and among several nationally broadcasted games highlighting the Fever. Hence, supporters of the Fever will soon have the opportunity to quench their excitement. During the recent offseason, the Indiana Fever created a buzz by acquiring guard Sophie Cunningham through a 3-way trade. This trade involved sending the number 2 pick in 2020, Satu Sabali, to the Phoenix Mercury from the Dallas Wings. In return, the Wings received point guard Ty Harris, along with the rights to Makia Kiki Herbert Harrigan from Phoenix and Nalissa Smith from the Fever. Cunningham quickly won over fans by humorously likening herself to Sabrina Carpenter in relation to Caitlin Clark being compared to Taylor Swift. Despite acknowledging it was all in jest, she emphasized the significant impact of Clark's exceptional talent. In an interview with Us Weekly, she clarified, "It was meant as a playful remark. I believe that Sabrina Carpenter's growth has been influenced greatly by Taylor Swift, just as Caitlin Clark has not only benefited her team, but has made a positive impact on the entire league and the sport as a whole, both domestically and internationally." Before taking the court alongside Clark, Cunningham hinted at a potential off-season collaboration with Summer House celebrity West Wilson. "I sense that there is something in the works," she alluded, showcasing her physique in a form-fitting bodysuit. Cunningham is eager to partake in the shared talent that the Fever has acquired during the off-season. "I intend to allow her to shine as the star that she is, acknowledging her well-deserved recognition. If she requires my assistance while I have an opportunity to score a three-point shot, I will be present to offer my support," she expressed. "I am genuinely eager to join her on the court, alongside players like Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Dewana Bonner, and Natasha Howard. Our team is remarkably talented and well-equipped." The Fever will commence their 2025 season on May 17th with a matchup against Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky.